Okay, so let's take a look on our homepage. We have three different pages in total. One is homepage and search page and insights page. And say if you want to jump into different pages just by clicking on the navigation bar at the right top. And so on the home page, there you can see the different movies returned, which are the top 10 popular movies based on the voting average. So for each movie, they're displayed as an individual movie card. And but for some movie, the poster is not returned because the URL is not accessible. And you can see the different movies here floating. And for each movie, we display the cover, the poster, and the title, and general and the release year of that movie. And also, if you want to adjust the size of the website, you see the posters, they change with the size of websites as well. So it's fully responsive. And say if you want to see the details of that movie, for example, the Interstellar, and just by clicking on this cover, and then it will direct you to a different, more detailed like a page of that movie, which you can find the plot of the movie and the whole list of the casts in that movie as well.
Next, I will quickly go over the remaining queries on the homepage. First is a genre trends query. The goal is to understand how people's preferences change over time for different movie genres. For example, we can filter by actions, or if we're only interested in how things going on recently, we can filter running air to 1 to 5 and sort by profit maybe. Next query is movie by country, which wants to figure out across different countries and how much money budget company put into the filmmaking of that era and how the market respond. For example, we can filter by day, sort by budget or revenue to see the result. Next, we go to the search page. The first query is one of our most highlighted features. A movie like by similar users. So the user enter a target movie like Shawshank Redemption. We want to retrieve movies like by similar users. And first, we find users who also give a high rating, like about 4 out of 5 for this target movie. And for those people, what are the movies they highly rated before? And then we display all the results here. For example, the movie Hard Target, we want to know more about it. And we click this icon to see the poster and overview. If you're not bad and we want to know more details, we'll go to the movie page. And next query is the movies cast. This basically searches movies by cast names such as Tom Hanks. When we see the result, we can do a similar thing with this icon, and we can adjust rating to like at least 7, I think. The running time a little bit longer, minimum vote count, and I'll see the action genre. Well, no candidate. And how about comedy?
For advanced search feature, we allowed the user to search for different attributes about the film. So as an example, we will search for Toy Story, and we might want to limit our year to after 2000. And just to highlight the functionality of the advanced search, one unique thing we did is to include a budget constraint, and doing so will allow users to explore films that are low budget but highly rated films. So if we put a cap here, we realize that it has been further reduced.
So on this page, the Insights page, we have two features. The first one is frequent collaborators by job types. So the user can input 2 job titles, and we want to see who are the people who most frequently work together in that capacity. So the default value is cast and director. We see that a lot of directors act in their own movies, but that's not always the case. And we can also switch this to something else like director and composer. This is an example of a crew collaboration. And we can see that the values change here. And now the second feature is female representation. Here we want to showcase movies that have a certain percentage of female cast or a certain percent of their crew that is female. So we can adjust these to something that's a little higher. and search for them, and we see that this is filtered. We can also put a lower bound on the rating in case we want to maintain quality of some kind.